Hey everyone, welcome to our channel at Golden Acacia Gaming. Here we produce videos to help tabletop role-playing game players to play their favorite games, either by themselves or with a group, without needing a game master to run the game for them. We've been consistently producing videos on this channel now for about 7 months, and I really appreciate all of your support, your kind words, and your sentiments. I'm really glad that you're getting a lot of value out of this channel and that you're watching the videos and playing along with me. To that end, in addition to making videos, I also want to create more written content. For starters, it's a lot easier for me to be able to create written content than it is for me to be able to record a video. So when I record a video, I either have to find a quiet place to be able to record it, or I have to try to do it when no one is home, and with a relatively large family, that's not always easy to accomplish. In fact, sometimes when I realize no one is home, like right now, I'll rush and set my laptop up, get the microphone, and try to record as much content as I possibly can, because I don't know when the next time will arise where I'll be able to get to record content. With written content, though, I can produce that anytime, anywhere. I just need a device that I can type on and I can put out the content. So it's a lot easier for me to be able to create written content than it is for me to be able to create video content. Plus, I know some people actually prefer to read content versus watch a video. I was talking to one of my friends and he was telling me that as well, that although he does watch videos, he prefers written content because he prefers reading more than sitting through and watching a video. In addition, I also recently did a survey in a pretty large tabletop role-playing game community dedicated to solo and GM-less players. And I asked them what type of content do they want to buy to help them with their solo and GM-less games. And the top 3 responses by far were different types of adventures that they can run in their solo and GM-less games. So to help facilitate all those goals, we are launching a Patreon. We would love it if you can check us out and support us there. To keep things simple, there'll be 3 levels at the beginning. 2 of the levels are completely free. The 3rd will have a small monthly cost. You can pick whichever level works for you. The first level will be our public posts that will be available on our Patreon. To access those, you simply will just click on the link to our Patreon and you can read any public post that we have available up there. Our public posts will primarily consist of 2 types of content. The first will be articles that we will write about different topics related to solo and GM-less play. So that's going to be pretty similar to our running solo and GM-less games videos, but this will be in written content that you can read. The second type of content that we will post in the public posts is my personal solo journal. So in my solo journal, you'll actually be able to see what I'm playing and you'll be able to see what's going on in my different solo games. Some people will find that helpful because the idea is it will give you inspiration for your own solo play. And because I play different types of games, you'll be able to see the different types of games that I play and what's currently going on right now with my characters in those different types of games. So all that will be available in our public posts. You just click on the link to the Patreon and find one of those posts, whichever one interests you, and you'll be able to read those and access those immediately. The second level of posts are going to be only for members of our Patreon who are at the free level or higher. So to get access to those posts, you'll need to create a Patreon account if you don't already have one. And then once you have a Patreon account, at the very top of our Patreon, you'll see a button that says join free. You click on that button to join, and then you'll be able to access all of our posts that are available only for Patreon members. At this level, we'll be creating and giving away free content that you can use in your solo and GM-less games. So if we create a random encounter table, you'll be able to access that and use that. If we create some type of table that will automate combat, and so basically if you're fighting goblins, it will tell you what the goblins are going to do based upon a roll. You'll be able to get access to that. If we create encounters that you can play through, you'll be able to get access to that. So any type of free content that we create and post to the Patreon, you'll be able to access that if you are a free member. And so again, to become a free member, you'll need to sign up for Patreon if you haven't already done so. And you will need to click on our specific Patreon join link to get access to our Patreon. And then the third level is our paid level. So there are two types of people who would want to sign up for our paid level. The first is if you just want to support our channel financially, signing up for our Patreon at our paid level is the way to be able to do that. Reason being is we are not monetized on YouTube as of yet. To get monetized, we need at least 500 subscribers. We're a little almost halfway there. But then we also need 3,000 watch hours in the last 12 months. And we are nowhere close to that. So it's going to be quite a while before we get monetized on YouTube, unless we just have some videos that just like blow up. So Patreon is, at this point, will be the only way that you can support us financially if you desire to do so. Our paid level is just $3 a month. So if that's something that you want to do, you can be able to sign up as a paid member. The second type of group that may want to join as a paid member is if you are interested in solo or GM-less adventures. So we're going to be creating solo and GM-less adventures, and we're going to be posting those to the Patreon. So if you want to get access to those, they'll be available for sale at one-offs. So if there's one particular adventure you want to buy, you'll be able to just buy it there. But if you are a subscriber to the Patreon, then you'll be able to subscribe at the $3 a month level, and you'll get access to all of the adventures that we create. And so it's just going to be $3 a month for right now. Once we have a bunch of adventures up there, we may increase the price. But if we do increase the price, if you join at the $3 level, we're not increasing the price for the $3 level. It'll just be for people going forward. So it'll give us an opportunity to be able to reward those people who joined us early and support us early, because they'll be able to lock in a lower price. And there are no long-term commitments. You can cancel at any time. So if your situation changes, or if you just hate what we're doing and you don't want to support us anymore, it's totally fine. You can cancel at any time. And then as for videos, videos are going to continue to get posted here, right here on YouTube. So that's not changing. The Patreon is specifically for written content. So if you're looking for videos, that's going to be right here on YouTube. But if you're looking for content that you can read in addition to the videos that we are producing here on YouTube, that will be available on our Patreon. So to access our Patreon, you're going to simply go to www.patreon.com, which is patreon.com. And then you're going to do /Golden Acacia Gaming, GoldenAcaciaGaming. The link is also available in this video description, as well as in all of the videos that we produce on this channel. Also, if you haven't already done so and you like what we're doing here, make sure you make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notifications buttons so that you can be alerted anytime we create a new video. That's usually going to be on Tuesdays and Friday mornings, but we will also be doing some live videos in the future. So if you want to be notified when we go live, you want to make sure that you click those buttons so that you can be notified when we go live. The other way you can support this channel is just by watching our videos and watching as much of the videos as possible for as much of amounts as possible. So you watching through a full video, that really helps us with the YouTube algorithm because it shows YouTube that you like what we're doing, or at the very least you are interested in what we're doing, and it will tell the YouTube algorithm to show our videos to more people. So with that, thanks again, and we really appreciate your support for this channel.